siento tan alegre, yo me siento tan alegre y de pensar a lo que yo en la vida a mí me da. Sono hecho me dicha entera, solo que llegan mis penas. Sono hecho me dicha entera, solo que llegan mis penas. En la vida a mí me da, en la vida a mí me da, en la vida a mí me da, en la vida a mí me da. Solo gitano, solo gitano, en mi familia, yo la quiero, yo vendero, para ellos canto, en la vida ya.
Well, that's Canada way off in the distance. Well, it's morning here on the Olympic Peninsula. I really like this place here. Look at this fun tree stump. Look how thick the tree is. That's about 6 feet in diameter. And yet, look at these roots. As strong as it is, look how thin they get. I don't see any going crazy deep or anything. Frankly, that looks like that's it. You could tell it pulled out of dirt, but like it couldn't go any deeper. Like there's just wasn't anything any deeper. But can you imagine something being that crazy tall and just having roots extending like that? It's just stunning. This place is fun. No alcohol. Hey, world's largest hamburger. Giant mosquitoes. Bats and balls. There's Sasquatch. Sasquatch. Mr. Potato.
Yeah, this is Bigfoot territory. Who does that remind you of?
Look at the moss on those trees. Take a look at this fun river winding its way. But right here, look, this is a little gondola that goes across a wire across the river. So can you see the wire going across the river? So they're smart to have chained it up, because clearly I would have gotten in it. There's that same river going down. That's cute. Here's Crescent Lake. It's one of the most beautiful places in America, I'm sure. This really reminds me of what I expect to see up in Northern Europe, up in the fjords or in Germany, and just a beautiful, beautiful deep water lake amongst the mountains. Crescent Lake. So it goes quite a ways off in that direction. And then it comes over here. Look at this beautiful cloud-covered mountain right here. And then it shoots way off in that direction. We're going to keep driving down that way. I think that's really pretty. I am actually in a rainforest now, and I've resigned myself to the idea that it's just going to be drizzling for the rest of the trip. That's just the way it is. These are huge ferns. And of course, I'm sure you can see that's the lake just right there. Look at this. So we're going to jump right down over in here, but I wanted to show you this from far away first. Right in here is this cool stream. I'm fascinated by streams. It's so unusual. It's so green here. Incredible. Well, maybe this is just one like any other, but this is just, everything is so covered in the green. It's just gorgeous. I don't think I saw anything quite like this even in Hawaii.
Well, I did pull my kayak out, and I did go kayaking across this lake, Crescent Lake. And it was a long way to the other side, but I did go over and explore it a little bit. It was fun.
These are the kind of views that I came up here for. See this river coming down and meeting up with the ocean. Look at that. So I was reading one of the placards, and it said right over there is an Indian village. It's been there for hundreds of years, and that the Indians here fish salmon in the rivers and seals and sea otters out in the waters. But when they had difficulty with neighboring tribes, they would all run over to this fortress-sized cliff, round cliff. Not the one in the front, but I assume that square one in the back. So there's several peaks right there, but then they would stay there as long as they needed to, and then it was just perfect defense until they got thirsty. Look at the size of this tree. I've seen some here that are even bigger, but this one certainly is coming close. But that's 8 feet in diameter. I wanted to get a shot of this. It's called Hole in the Wall. So that spire there in the middle is cracked in half and you can see light through it. Well, this is pretty. Look at that, sunlight has broken through out there and you can see those two rocks out in the water. That's kind of cool. While the sun is shining, I wanted to shoot as much of this as I can. Straight ahead over there is where I was the other day. Across that river, and from there I could see this stuff, but it's just so much prettier with the sun out. But look at these beautiful spires. This is Third Beach at La Push, and it's gorgeous. That was really quite a hike down here. They said it was 1.4. So here's looking south. Can you see that waterfall down there? Straight ahead. And then these beautiful pinnacles out here. So it is a very, very pretty day. And the sun was out bright earlier, and it'll be out again. Well, here I am on the beach, and here comes some other little hikers coming down to the water. By the time you got down to the beach, I'm telling you, just getting through those, all the driftwood. But it was just gorgeous here, and I'm really having a nice time. I miss you, Pam. I miss you, girls. Well, I could not get any closer to those beautiful spires because of the tide. And I think you can also see that waterfall over there. It's very, very pretty. So that's Third Beach, La Push. Anyway, absolutely stunning. I loved it.